Hello people of the internet, my name is JBT91, and if you've seen the previous version of my train station, you will know that I hinted that I built a larger and more modern version of my train station a long time ago. As you can see, it's not currently visible due to the fog, but with a simple flick of the keyboard, it's visible. As you can tell, this is of a scale far larger than my previous wooden version, boasting more modern stone construction. So, with that said, let's take a look inside. Just as soon as this door will let me in. As you can tell, the ticket booths are relatively unchanged, with the recent additions being a more stone-like construction, halogen lights, an ingenious mod invention, if I do say so myself, and a set of nice red wool sofas, which I can show you right here, for the ticket people to simply lay back, rest, and relax when they're not hoarded by, well, a horde of people needing tickets for a train. Sorry about that. I feel the tiny render setting is a lot easier to have a more stable FPS rate. So, as you can tell, there are quite a lot of halogen lights up here. I apologize if it seems like I'm overdoing it, but I feel that a more light-filled and positive environment, if you could say that, is a lot better than one that doesn't have as many lights and is rather dark. In blunt terms, I don't want creepers, so I just fill this thing with lights. Bad creepers. As you can tell here, I've built a rather large seating area, once again made out of red wool, one of my more favorite blocks, to provide a more comforting and, well, more comfortable seating area, as I think the wooden one would, over time, give you splinters if you decide to sit there long enough. As you can tell, there's some windows here, if you can call them that, to provide a more, well, artistic view of the building. But now it's time to show you the final part of this floor, the stores. This particular store section would hold the food items for this station, including candy and other small items that you would just take, grab, and go on your way to the train. This, on the other hand, would merely have a small section of drinks, particularly coffee, which I've heard is a very good seller when people are on the run. So, let's check up the second floor. This is more of a seating and dining area, as you can tell by the large number of chairs here, if you can call them that. I apologize if it seems they're not exactly well built. I'm not really creative at interior design, so I just go with what works. But as you can see here, I've built two bathrooms, one for the males and one for the females. The male bathroom is, well, small, and because it doesn't really need to be large, it consists of a set of toilets, which look a little bit odd because of the better blocks mod I have on. It consists of a urinal, if you can call this such, a mirror, if you can call that as such, and a sink, which you simply use by dunking your head in water and backing off. The female bathroom, on the other hand, I really don't know how to design, as I've never been in one, thank God. And all I decided to do is put in a set of toilets, a large sink, and lights. And if you're wondering, these halogen lights are currently keeping this water from flooding the place, so that's why they're currently there. Now we're moving on to the more dining part of this room, which is a simple restaurant section, which has a large table and very large chairs, in case you feel you need the larger chair to feel more intimidating and more powerful. And over here is the kitchen section of this, where the foods are prepared by these constantly active furnaces, except for this one, which decided to die for some reason. I will be destroying you later on. and these cutting tables, which you can put materials on to be prepared, and a storage chest, which has the materials that you're going to be. They have the materials that you would be cooking with. Now there's. But now it's time to go on to the third and final floor of this building, and this will be broken up into two parts. This building and the station, as I feel this will take longer than the recording time limit I have. This is once again another rest area with large windows in case you want a more scenic view, and a basic hotel, which I have kept like this in order to provide a more, well, sleep-friendly atmosphere. The rooms themselves include a simple chair and a bed, so the hotel rates aren't terribly high. Lighting is provided by redstone torches to give some headway, so this way you don't go stumbling into walls, while not being too bright as to interrupt the sleeping patterns of the inhabitants of this hotel. These hotels are basically cookie cutter, as it's more of a copy and paste until you get to the two, if you can call them, suite sections of this hotel. They merely consist of one double chair, a single chair, and a double bed, in case you feel a single bed is too small for your tastes. I give torch lights in order to provide a more brighter feel without hopefully disturbing the sleeping habits of these people who would hopefully come into this hotel, unless they feel it's too expensive. And the final section would be the connecting tunnel between this particular building and the station behind it. This is merely a glimpse of it, so until then, or until I show my station, this will be JBT91 signing out. I hope that you have, well, you can provide some feedback, as this and my other station are part of my first set of commentaries I'll be doing on my Minecraft creations, so any feedback is appreciated. So until then, this is JBT91 signing out.